What's up, folks? Devon here with another TTD, and this one's gonna be a little different. This one is about how I started fishing. Well, started fishing with my mom, dad, and my brother, born and raised in Flint, Michigan, and it was just one of them deals where when summertime came, that's what we did. We went fishing. I think all y'all, or most of us, have that story of just somebody taking us fishing on the water, and that was my mom and my dad, and we didn't have a boat. We was fishing off the bank, Zepcos and wax worms and all that good stuff. And then one day I'm flicking channels, and there it was, TNN, Bob Cobb, and the Bassmasters. Didn't know nothing about it. Come from a basketball family, and that's what did it. When I saw Bob Cobb and Roland Martin and Rick Clunn and Hank Parker and all those legends of the sport, and seeing that, one, this is a career, you can make a living from it, but doing something that you love to do. And I think that was where that sort of passion sort of grew. Didn't know how to get there, didn't have an avenue of getting there, but just in the back of my mind, that was something that I always wanted to do. And when summertime came, no matter what, I found some way somehow to get to the water, get on the boat, and go fishing. I remember one time I was driving back home from college, and I saw a guy with a Ranger, and he was heading to St. Clair. Didn't know him from Adam, and I was bold enough to ask him to go fishing. He thought I was joking, but I was dead serious. And always had something within me that said I wanted to do this. This is something that I wanted to do, and I'm making it happen. It's happening, and I love the sport. And through my high school years, that's what I did, and how I grew and how I got better was literally ESPN and TNN, and watching Denny Brower's The Bass Class, and watching the bassmasters, and reading, and just getting as much information as I could, and just trying to absorb what I could. Like I said, didn't have access to a boat and things of that nature, but I remember one summer, I think I was about 16 or 17, I went to Walmart, and I bought a trolling motor to put on the back of a John boat that we used to rent. Always had older partners that we would go out and fish with. My dad's friends that liked fishing and bass fishing, but my dad wasn't into it, so I would get on the boat with them, and I would go get the battery charged at the gas station down the street, and I would get this little 80-pound thrust trolling motor on the back of a John boat, and had a Humminbird portable fish finder, and I would attach it there, and we would literally go in this little pocket on this lake and go fishing all day long. We would be throwing trick worms and spinner baits and tubes, catching largemouth bass in the spring through the grass. And at that time, I was just fishing. I loved to do it. I was there all day long, and those were my summers around Flint, Michigan, going to Lapeer and fishing Lake Nipissing, going to Lobdell Lake, just fishing these small inland lakes in the area, and just continue to grow my love and passion for it. And as I got older, I attended college, but when I was in college, soon as those summers hit, I was right back finding somebody that had a boat, and either my friends upgraded and from it's getting a John boat to a V-hull to a bass boat, and then meeting individuals down where I went to school that had bass boats, and that was it. And I think my drive when I was in college, I think my drive was to have my own bass boat and have my own truck, and I think that's what my drive was. Even though I was there on a scholarship, getting my bachelor's degree, the first thing I bought was my truck, and my boat wasn't too far behind me. And fished the BFL circuit for a little bit in my early 20s, and I was able to graduate from college, get a boat and a truck, and hit the water, and and sort of taught myself. I had some older individuals that was able to give me some insight, but not like a real mentor. So what I was able to do was just get on the water and learn on my own, and that has progressed on to where I'm at right now. I love the sport. I love the tinkering with the bait and tackle, and I love the business side of it, and I love being on outdoors, and I love just being in the boat, being in the truck, the traveling, that whole life of a tournament bass angler. I'm infatuated with it. I love it, and it's growing, it's getting there. And anybody that's watching this video, I don't care what you want to be. If it's a football player, if it's a hockey player, if it's a dentist, a doctor, don't let nobody tell you what you want to do. Nobody's going to believe your dream until they see your dream come true. And it's work. It's hard work. It's blood, sweat, and tears. And sometimes you have support. Sometimes you won't have support. But you are your own support system. If you have it here, nobody can take it away from you. Don't quit. And, right now I'm seeing a lot of good stuff happen with me in the fishing world. And it's growing. It's getting there. I just love the sport. I love talking to the youth. I love, and I think that comes from my background. I have a bachelor's degree in education. I have a master's degree in educational leadership from the University of Michigan. So me being around kids that really love the sport and show enthusiasm, I'm able to give it right back to them, that enthusiasm right back to them, and just teach them and show them anything and everything that I can in regards to the sport. And that's how you grow the sport. So that's one thing that I love to do is speak and talk to kids about this game, and as you grow and as you get better at it, it's just nothing but positivity on and off the water. So that's my little short spiel on how I grew up fishing. I could talk about this all day long, but I love the sport. I love the sport. I love smallmouth. I love largemouth. I love traveling and going to these different lakes. I love getting on that stage. I love the promotion part of it. I love the business part of it. I love everything about this sport. It's just one of those things that you can't explain, but when you're in that element, it just feels right. And it's not even done yet. I'm not even at the peak of where I know I can be at. So just one of those deals that I just want to sit down and talk to you guys about how I got started, my passion for this sport, how I want to help grow the sport with the youth. And, I guess it is my 2 cents. So that's today's TTD, which is more of a discussion about how I just love this game. Do you love this game? Let me know in the description below, comments below. Let me know how you feel about this sport. Let me know what you think, or where you think the sport is going. How you help the youth out. What you can do. There's a lot of initiatives out there. There's a lot of good programs out there. So that's how I got started. Man, I wish when I was in high school they had high school fishing. I wish I was in college they had college fishing, because I would be so far ahead of where I'm at right now. Because I would just be infatuated with it. But everything happens for a reason, and me starting out fishing the BFLs, which is a great grassroots circuit, and me moving up to the fishing the String Series and the Coastal Series, and that's a great experience. And I fished one FLW tour event as a co-angler, and I saw how those guys fish, and given the time on the water, given the practice, I know I can compete with those guys, no doubt about it. So my time is coming. I just got to keep putting that work in, and don't look at the set of stairs, but look at the step ahead and take that one step up, the second step up, the third step up, until you reach the top. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to stay focused. And like I said, I could talk about this all day, but let me know in the comment section below what you think about where this sport is going, your passion for it, what you love to do. You might be a bank fisherman. You might be a boater. You might be a co-angler. I don't know. You might just love fishing. Let me know in the comments. And I'm out for this tips, tech, and discussion. Let me know what you think about this one. This is something different that I haven't done before. So if you like the conversation, let me know. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. You already know what I want you to do. Hit that bell. Thank you.